Yeah, buddy. We are live yet again on the Dirty and Driven podcast. My name is Jamie DeVinny. I am your host on this fine episode. If you clicked on this show, then you probably know that this is part 2 of our live call-in episode. That's where my boy, Big Smallsie, Brian Dannenberger, and myself sat down at Dulce Vita in Denver, Colorado, and we took live call-ins for an afternoon. Well, I say afternoon, it was really more late morning. If you didn't listen to part 1, highly recommend going back and listening to that one because there's some great calls in there. Some that'll make you laugh, some that'll make you think, and there's some great ones here in part 2 that will make you laugh and make you think. We had 4 callers call in today. A couple that we knew and a couple that we didn't know as well. The first one, just to point out, got cut off a little bit. It's Chandler Gaddis, so definitely be listening to him. We talk some serious value on that one as he struggles with trying to find a CDL driver. And the second one's Zach Taylor. I don't think we actually got his name in there. But anyways, love you, boo-boo. And then you'll hear the other 2. Guys, I just want to say, if you're new here, or if you need a reminder, the Dirty and Driven Project, we're here to bring people to the construction industry, teach them how to kick ass. The way we bring people here is, answering questions like this, trying to get people in here and actually, try to solve problems and make the industry a better place. And it's also just to show how fun we can make this industry because the people of this industry are hilarious. And that's what we want to showcase. As everybody talks about safe spaces and shit like that for different groups of people and stuff like that, this is a safe space for blue-collar people, and that is what we exercise, and we have a lot of fun doing it. Also, I just want to say, our mission is to gain, train, and retain people. So if that's something that you have a business and you're like, hey, man, I need to gain, train, and retain people. I just need more people. I need more guys. I need more hands. Hit us up. We would love to work with you. So shoot us a message, a DM, an email, dirtyanddriven@gmail.com. And also, if you want a free sticker, we will send you a free sticker anywhere in the world, internationally. I don't care, man. We'll slap an international stamp on an envelope. We will send you a free sticker and a handwritten thank you letter for supporting the show. So just let me know if you want one of those, DM, email, or connect with us on our website. Also, if you want to buy a shirt, shirts are up on our website. Here is the show. Now he's going to put us on voicemail.
Are you fucking serious?
What a nerd.
Dude, he's not on a boat.
Please leave your message for...
Zach, hey, I appreciated all the dances that we had last night. I'm sorry I wasn't more forthcoming about my pre-transition experience. You're just such a nice guy, and I thought your little bald head was so cute.
Most people call me Oscar Mayer.
You're the fucking wiener.
Turns out it's not Zach at all.
You better edit that out, or we're all going to jail.
Oh boy.
It's a shit show here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I have a picture of Aiden.
What?
No, Elizabeth sent me a picture. I think she's worried I'm going to kill this boy. Look at him.
He looks like a fine, upstanding young man.
He looks like a slut. Fucking Aiden. Kick your ass. If you're still listening to this, Aiden, you're not safe.
I'm going to pause for a sec.
What are you doing, sweet cheeks?
How's it going?
You working out?
Oh, we're out. No, I just got to pick up some ammo, and now we're out shooting.
What are you shooting?
Blanks.
Just pellet guns right now. Got the kids out.
Blanks.
What'd you say?
He said
Blanks.
Fuckheads.
We love you too. I miss you, boo boo.
I can't believe they let you guys in there to do that bullshit.
Bro, I lied like a motherfucker. I was like,
Brian's the mayor of Denver, Colorado, man.
I get around.
He gets around.
I've heard.
I do.
I've heard.
Everywhere we go, he's got somebody who's willing to
I get around.
do something.
Tell him the story. Norma Jean. I told you about Norma Jean, right? The head motherfucker who baddest chick in Denver. We get here, and old James, knowing he's going to do a podcast with 2 motherfucking individuals, forgets to bring 2 sets of headphones.
Yeah, and the nearest store was like a mile away, and I was like, well, I can just run there real quick. And she goes, here's my keys.
Take my truck.
Never met this girl in my life.
Take my truck. Her
And
lifted.
She knows Smalls, so it's not like she's going off of his reputation of, oh, he's probably a fine, responsible man. She's probably like, so, I don't know, man.
If he crashes it, I just get a quarter of shrooms for the rest of the year. Yeah, edit that out, motherfucker.
Did you guys already do it, or are you still doing it?
No, he went and got the headphones after 45 minutes, which left me alone at the bar to drink by myself.
Was that long?
Yeah, you're fucking welcome. This is why I'm on, Chandler, I'm on here threatening like 14-year-old boys dating these girls as fucking daughters. She's like, his name's Aiden. I'm like, listen up, Aiden. We'll find you. We'll fuck you up.
Actually, it was, listen here, Braden.
Braden, Aiden, whatever the fuck. Pain in my ass.
Smalls has
slapped the shit out of you.
Banged
son.
a dude's sister.
She had
threatened
Tourette's.
a 17-year-old. So that's what's going on here, man.
Yeah, Tourette's. I think I've committed like
You guys are a
4
bunch of degenerates.
So that's what we've been.
I've committed
Anyways,
like
man,
4 crimes.
what's on your mind in your world, Chandler?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna be much use for you today.
Bullshit. Spit it out. It's not yours. Spit it out. I know you're going through it, motherfucker. Don't act like we don't talk on a regular basis. I'm not gonna deal with this shit right now.
I know.
Share.
We're just out plinking, man. Just getting our eyes dialed in. That's all.
Busy season?
So when did you hear that? You hear that fucking Hornady factory blew up?
What did?
Don't change the subject, asshole.
The Hornady factory.
This motherfucker.
What is that?
Huh?
No, don't let him do this. Don't let him.
I think it was in Nebraska.
No.
Huh.
How's your search for a Class A CDL driver going?
Oh no, not very good. So if you guys put the word out, that'd be great. Since you have somebody.
This is what we're doing.
Out there.
This is
Okay.
what we're
All right. Here we go. That's what we're here for. So you need a Class A CDL driver. So tell the people where they need to be located.
Well, the Reno area, but he's got some big shoes to fill. Robin had some pretty big shoes to fill. So it's gonna be tough to find somebody. Need somebody that can pull iron and run dirt and get out and help on the ground a little bit. But yeah, that's what I need. I need an all-around guy.
Here's what I've been finding, because I'm in the same boat you are, baby boy, and this is why we're doing this, and we're gonna go through this together. People don't understand the enormity of what it is, and it's and everybody, the first metric that they evaluate their experience and their ability to is money. And it's like, blow me away.
Yep.
Build your value, and I'll make you irreplaceable, and I'll make you happy.
So tell us a little about your company, man. So you need a Class A CDL driver.
They can move equipment.
What are they getting into? What are they getting into?
It's just, dude, it's everything. You got to drive. You got to operate a little bit. You got to be on the ground a little bit. We're small, so we do it all.
Nice.
You can't be afraid of a shovel, and
amen.
How many
can't
people?
be a dumb fuck either.
How many people crew they working with?
Oh, it's just me and Johnny right now, son.
It's you and Johnny.
The 2-man wrecking crew.
Damn. So you lost Rob?
Yeah. Yep. Yesterday was his last day.
Oh, that's a shame, man. So you need somebody that can fit in with the boys.
Like I said, though, those are big shoes to fill. Robin was, oh, dude, that guy was as solid as they come.
Yeah.
Solid as they come.
I know. I'm in the same boat with Steve, man. And And I'm willing to pay Steve to train some.
Ain't no good drivers out there, and the good ones want fucking $40 an hour.
Right.
Damn, is that what they're going for up in your area?
No, it's going like 33 to 37 around here.
Oh, okay.
But if they're worth the shit, they can bend you over the barrel. I mean, what else are you going to do? Nobody drives.
It's not even about the dollar times the hour. That's the issue, because I know Chandler does well. Yeah. Chandler does great fucking work. Yeah. Chandler has a great reputation where he's at, right? The problem is it's how we approach these people and how we treat these people, because you can't make them feel like they're nothing because they are an integral part of your operation. But if you give them too much, then the power that they have becomes excessive. You know what I mean? Like, they almost know that if they quit tomorrow, you're not moving any fucking skid steers or mini X's or the 135 or, you know, any of the rest of the shit for another couple days until you get somebody that's capable. Driving a dump truck's one thing. You can have a Class B. But if you're going to pull a trailer, you got to have a Class A, and you got to know how to load that trailer, because otherwise, guess what? Chandler has to have somebody from his crew, either him or Johnny, there to load the motherfucker, and that's not always feasible.
Right.
So there is this complexity at this level. There's this complexity with replacing these drivers who are the kings, but it's not even just the ability, it's their attitude. Because Robin and Chandler and I've talked about this a million times. Robin's the same way Steve is. He just loves being the best fucking driver he can be. These guys know how to position a truck when you're loading. They know how to pull up. They know where the fuck to dump. They know how to pull a fucking trailer, and they can pull into a situation and understand their approach. And some of this shit you don't want to have to deal with, because we got a million other fucking things going on.
Yeah.
So to have a good driver with good instincts and good knowledge and experience.
Yeah, I mean, a good driver is a valuable thing, man. I mean, because so many drivers are, I mean, especially if you're doing it all, but so many drivers, they want to do one thing. They want to just drive. They don't want to
load me. They don't want to tell me where to dump.
They don't want to load equipment. They don't want to run, you know, they don't want to drive, you know, small trailers out there. They just want to drive a big truck, load me, I'll dump it, I'm gone. So, yeah, those are big shoes to fill.
The amount of people that we've tried to hire to fill the second super tandem position, which pulls the same trailer as the Mac, you know, so we're all integrated and level. They don't even know how to fucking chain down a machine safely. So I get it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Chandler.
Oh.
He's still there.
I think we...
Did we lose him?
I think the call dropped.
Oh. Anyway.
We've just been sitting here talking about all that shit. He's just been gone.
No, it's fucking real. When he called me up and told me, because, you know, Robin's been a huge part of his operation. And Robin was one of those guys. Listen, I identify with Chandler, because there was a lot of years that we operated at the same level with the same amount of guys. And you put so much into these guys that they maintain, and they're that fucking guy.
Yeah.
You know? So when he told me he was losing Robin, that fucking shit hit me.
Yeah, that hurts, man. I'm calling him back right now. He probably hung up on us. He's probably like, man, I'm so tired of listening to this guy fucking talk.
What are you guys hanging up on me for?
Man, I don't know what happened there. I was like, we were sitting there just carrying on with the conversation, talking about how important it is to have a good driver that's willing to be versatile, and how most drivers just want to drive. And we were like, man, and then we were like, what do you think about that, Chandler? And then it was just like dead silence.
North Nevada Bunny Ranch, you pay, we play.
Well, then I missed plenty of the conversation because I dropped off before that.
Oh,
yeah, I know. I was like, damn, how long have we just been rambling without him?
No, we were just sympathizing what you're going through, because you know, and I hope he hears this shit. But Robin's fucking a G from what I've seen. You know, but
dude, he's dead.
I know. And I got the same thing with Steve, and I don't necessarily want to publicize what we're going through, but there's difficult situations. These dudes are hard to replace because they don't want to be shit but the baddest motherfucking drivers, which means they know if you're loading them with a mini X or a medium size, so you don't have the ability to hit the truck from the whole fucking spot. They know how to position themselves. They know how to pull forward when you're filling certain parts of the bed. They understand how to pull in and fucking dump without you even having to tell them. that sounds like your shit, but it's so important.
That's the thing that you don't realize that a good driver will take care of, and now I'm probably going to learn that one the hard way.
Oh, and the pre-trips and the post-trips and the inspections and the adjusting the brakes when they need to be adjusted and having air fittings in the cab, and if something happens they pull over and snap a fucking coupler in rather than call you crying and tell you they're down and you got to send service truck.
I was so spoiled with him. He took care of everything. Fucking everything. I didn't have to worry about shit. I didn't have to worry about the liability going down the road. I didn't have to worry about him showing up. None of it. I mean, in 6 years, I think he called in 3 times.
That's awesome. It's awesome to have somebody like that.
Get him back.
Could you ever
get him back?
Could you ever get like a younger person, just set the expectations and help them get through the school or anything to get the CDL?
Get a hand.
Yeah, I got a younger guy that did work for me. Been talking to him about coming back. He can drive a little bit, but sticking somebody in the rig pulling equipment that's top heavy and shit with all these dickhead drivers on the road, it's kind of scary.
Dude, so if I lose Steve, I told Steve I will pay you for a month to 2 months of sitting in the fucking passenger seat training these guys. What you normally make. It is that fucking important. People don't understand. And it doesn't matter the dollar amounts that we put on our mobilizations and our bids or our change orders or whatever. That's not the fucking point. It's the peace of mind, it's the severity, it's the liability, it's all the rest of it. These dudes that know how to drive and know how to back up a triple axle fucking deck over trailer, know how to load equipment and do so safely, back on the loader, back on the skid steer, do the shit that they need to do without us being there, because then it takes an operator away from whatever operation you're on.
Well, that's the picture.
Yep.
A lot of these boys, they're just steering wheel attendants. And that's all they are.
Yeah, it's hard to get a real good skilled guy.
Well, I'll find the guy when he comes. So we'll just get by with what we got for now.
Yeah,
that's all you can do. Keep pushing.
And if you can't find him, hopefully, like you said, you can get that younger kid in there and make him. And it just eventually get there. I think that's the that's what we got to do moving forward, is just make these people.
I don't know. I'm not giving up on you guys.
Put him in on it.
Maybe I'll be the Dr. Phil, but I'm not giving up on you guys. I've watched you guys on Instagram for fucking years, Chandler, and I know Robin loves you, because drivers like ours, my Steve and your Robin, bro. There's a relationship there. I would never have been.
Oh, they're like family.
Dude, I've done some crazy shit for him.
Well, when you guys got crews as small as you guys, I mean, that's literally it. Nobody's a number on a payroll. It's like these are the people that we make sure that their families have food on the table, but also...
Oh, it's more than that. I'll punch a motherfucker in the mouth for you.
Yeah, it's like a brotherhood, right?
I love these guys. I spend 40 to 50 to 60 hours a week with them. If you don't fucking love them, they're not going to cut it. I don't care about your abilities. Your abilities are only part of the equation.
Yeah, you got to get along with everybody.
And Robin,
find somebody that gets along with the rest of the family.
Yeah.
Well, and Robin fit right in with Johnny and Chandler. I'm holding hope for you, man.
Yeah, it'll all work out. It always does.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to put you on blast with that shit, but you're a big boy and you can share this.
Well, I mean, he's not the only one going.
I'm an open book.
Well, there's 3 people on microphones right now, and 2 of us are going through the same shit, Chandler. 2 of us are. Baby. You know what I mean? Like, this is real, and I guarantee we're not the only person dealing with trying to find a CDL driver that is technically classified or license classified, but not experience classified.
Yeah.
So it's like
it's a tough role to fill.
Yeah. What do we do?
That's what we need to find. And hopefully somebody's got some fucking ideas. My dad called me the other day and told me, why didn't you go down to the truck driving school and see if they got anybody down there? And I laughed.
Yeah.
He said, no, I'm serious. You might have a guy that's, been in the industry but didn't have the ability to get a CDL, and that's why he's there. I'm like, oh, maybe. So I go down there and talk to him, and the guy that runs the place, he's like, dude, I wouldn't recommend any of these motherfuckers for nothing. Like, well, that's scary.
You know, I will say, and we've had to really resort to that because we have a truck driving school in our town, and that's where we have gotten most of our drivers. And like after you get past the initial, deal of, hey, this is how you drive a fucking truck, right? I mean, you got to get past that. I mean, you got to teach them how to shift gears and, because they're learning automatics and they might take their test in a manual, but you've got to teach them how to float gears and you've got to teach them how to do all that. But dude, I'll tell you what, after a few months, like there was one, it was a girl. And I mean, for a little while, she'd have to have like, if she was in a tight spot backing up, I mean, because these are asphalt drivers, so they've got to back up. And if she was in a tough position, like trying to go around a corner or something, other people to help her back up. But dude, I mean, all of them that have come out of that school and started basically bare bones, nothing, bottom of the totem pole in the driver status, have become better than your tenured guys.
I get that, but I can tell you right now, here's what Chandler and I are dealing with. We got skid steers, mini X's, and medium sizes, like 135s. He's got a Deere, I got a Hitachi, right?
Yeah.
We move those on ourselves. We move our loaders ourselves, everything but our big hose, his 325, my 290.
Yeah.
Okay? You need to be able to load a piece of machinery, chain it down, do so safely, and transport it safely without us being there. If we have to be there, that is a huge black mark in our productivity because it means that we're not at the next job doing the shit we need to do to prep. We're there loading machines because all you can fucking do is pull a trailer.
Yeah, and what I've done too, and the Highway Patrol actually came out and did this for us. They came out for free, and we had some new drivers in the haul trucks. And they showed us like, hey, this is how you chain things down. This is what we're looking for if we're going to give you a ticket, stuff like that. I mean, it was very in-depth. This is what we're looking for whenever we do a DOT inspection. And they just came down and did that for free and spent like 2 hours with our drivers. And
we don't get that. We get DOT pop-up checkpoints where they just want to give you $5,000 fines.
Well, but if you call them, we called. That's what we get. We called OHP, Oklahoma Highway Patrol, and they sent their DOT officer to our yard, and he did that. I mean, it wasn't a, I pulled you over. It was an intentional, hey, we want to do this right. And they were like, hell yeah, let's work together.
I would love to see that be the case, but that's not what we get. Why do you think they have pop-up checkpoints?
But have you ever tried?
Tried what?
Have you ever tried just calling them and seeing if they would do that for your drivers?
No, we don't fuck with cops, homie.
Yeah. My dude. Hey. Right there. No, here, hold on. What I was about to say, and it wasn't relevant, but I'm going to say it now. I love you, fucking Chandler. I fucking love you. Listen, my dad sold explosives for Buckley Powder Company for 48 fucking years. It was his first fucking job, and it was his only fucking job. And you want to know what State Patrol did? They sat outside his fucking explosives distribution plant, and they pulled over everything with a hazardous placard, and they would fuck with them for 2 to 3 hours, and they would be training their officers.
Oh, I believe that.
So the drivers got wind of this shit because they started seeing a trend in the fucking what happened when they pulled them over, because it wasn't always about inspecting the truck. It was about showing the guy how to inspect the truck. So they got back to the fucking VP, Ray Buckley. Gangster. Total fucking gangster. Badass motherfucker. Rest in peace, Ray. We love you. Ray called State Patrol up and said, you cocksuckers owe me $120,000.
Damn.
And send me a fucking check as a training fee. Or the next time you pull my truck over, I'm gonna tell. No, he said, next time you try to pull my truck over, I'm going to tell him not to stop, and you let me know how you're going to pit maneuver this fucking tanker. So fuck you.
Yeah. Straight up.
We don't call cops.
Yeah, we don't need to be your training program.
We don't do that. To be honest with you, I don't want State Patrol nowhere near around my shit, because they're going to be like, oh, well, your valve stems at clocked at 3 o'clock and it's supposed to be clocked at 7. Oh, get the fuck away from me, you piece of shit.
You know, and how we did this, and look, and I know the DOT officer personally. I mean, I grew up with a son. I mean, we're tight like that. You know what I mean? But he came out, and it was in our shop, and like there was one truck, it technically failed DOT inspection because it had an air leak somewhere, and he's like, all right, fix that. That one's off the record. Bring another one in. I mean, because it's not on a public road, so he can't sit here and say, well, this is a violation. But then you bring another one in, he does all the shit, and it's like, and then you have all these drivers who are asking questions because ultimately, I mean, obviously, yeah, you want to get something there safe, secure, not going to fall off the trailer, but also you don't want to get pulled over and get fucked. So keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
No,
right?
I get that. And if my dump trucks were hauling on Dawson's Creek, then we'd be all fucking rainbows and roses together. But that ain't the fucking reality here. No, these dudes, Listen, there's a reason there's a Facebook group called dotcheckpoint.com. You want to know why? Because these motherfuckers aren't playing by the rules.
Yeah.
It's not giving everybody the opportunity to be lawful and then seeing that they're not. It's popping up like, oh, okay, what does your truck look like? If I keep my wheels polished and my fucking mat clean, they don't screw with us. You let your truck get messy and let it look like you don't give a shit, and they'll pull you over and check your tread depth. It's a game. It's a game. There is no synchronicity. There is no standard. There is nothing for us to go by. So you want to know what we do? We live on that. We live on the edge. Are we compliant or not? And you want to know what that leads to? Guys like Chandler and I say, fuck being compliant. Suck my dick. No, we're outlaws. I'm all right with being an outlaw. You want to know why? Because I'm ready to throw the fucking tee off the boat. You know what I mean? There you go. There you go.
It's a fine line we run, my dude. Fine line.
Fuck the police.
Well, I'm gonna get back to shooting, and
pop a round
got my
off
boy
for
out
me.
here.
Give
So.
us
Clap
give
the
us
whole
a-
fucking clip for me.
Give us Can you give us a desk pop on air?
Yeah. No,
I walked away so I could have the conversation.
Well, give us a couple of rounds in the
He's
air.
over there with.
hang your 9 out the window and just clap a few shots in the air like them Arabs do.
It's a desk pop like us.
Death pops.
I want to see him dance around with his AR-15, just clapping shots in the air with a turban on. Chandler, I got $1,000.
Oh. All right, I'll go get my best Tomas fucking get up on and send you a video.
No, I mean like picnic table headband, the whole 9.
Oh shit!
James is like, Jesus.
You gentlemen have a good day. Thanks for calling me back.
Yeah, man. Have a good one, brother. See ya.
All right, boys. See ya.
See you, buddy. You're welcome.
That was fun. Good conversation.
I love Chandler. Oh, he's intuitive. He's smart. He's cognizant. You know what I mean? Like it matters. I really hope he doesn't hate me for talking about the driver situation, but at the same time, there's a lot of us going through this because the older guys are different.
You can't find drivers.
They're different. No, they're different.
The government.
Steve, my guy, all he wants to do is be the best fucking driver. He doesn't need to be an Instagram star. He doesn't want to be an influencer. He doesn't need to be a millionaire. He understands how important he is. He knows how vital he is to our role. He knows what his value is, and he is okay with just being the best fucking driver because our guys staying on. That is few and far between. Guys look at this like an alternative to horseshit, and it's like, man, you know, if we as owners got to step up with a couple more extra dollars an hour, tell me that's not justified.
Well, I mean, you look at the driver's market right now, and there's just so few of them out there because the government's made it so hard to get a CDL. And now you can't do it like you used to, where it was like, go get your permit, and then, you know, you drive with an old guy who's been doing this a long time, and then you go and you take your test. You got to go through the whole school. And so a lot of people can't afford to go to the school, and a lot of companies can't afford to pay for a guy to go through school.
I have a slightly different perspective. The toughest positions in the CDL industry, the Class A drivers who can move equipment and pull a triple axle deck over trailer, those guys aren't getting trained. You're getting trained on reefer trailers. You're getting trained on over the road bullshit.
I agree.
You know what I mean? That's what you're getting trained on. To do what excavation contractors, dirt contractors, landscaping contractors, anybody that does this kind of work, what we need out of a solid driver is not trained. Load and excavator is not trained. It's not. And having somebody at every job site to load, because typically if you're loading equipment, it means you're not there.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, right.
So it's counterproductive, because I have a lot of guys that'll be like, yeah, I'll pull your trailer, but I ain't putting that fucking 135 with a tilt rotator.
I'm not
no
tracking that thing up the ramps.
No.
Yeah.
Because
it's scary. I mean, it's dangerous, you know?
Dude, I operate all the time, and I'll do some crazy shit with my equipment. But I'm going to tell you right now, you pull a 135 up on a triple axle that isn't very long, and you start to swing that fucker around, and it starts to bobbing and weaving, and you realize, okay, all right, this is some serious shit. And then every time you chain it down, I don't care who the fuck you are, chain your equipment down and then tell me when it takes off down the street if you don't go. God, I hope that's okay.
Yeah.
That's $150,000.
Yeah.
That's a 2018 Hitachi 135 with a tilt rotator and an auto lube and a 2D system on it. That's a moneymaker. That's a weapon.
Oh, and imagine what would happen if it rolled over on somebody else's car or something like that.
Not only do I lose my investment, but then I got an insurance claim.
Right.
And then fucking everybody shot, you know what I mean? So the enormity is, the reality is everything that's important nowadays is not being taught.
It's hard to find a good move truck driver. We were fortunate. We had a move truck driver who he started having health issues, and so he said, I don't want to drive anymore, but I will teach somebody. And he took another guy under his wings for several months.
Okay.
And so now
you're riding with him?
Yeah. Riding with him, showing him how to chain things down, figuring out the permit process, everything with him. You know, because he's moving everything. He's moving pavers. He's moving asphalt transfer machines. He's moving track hose. He's moving it all. And every piece of equipment's different. He rode around with them for months, getting him trained up how he needed to be, because he couldn't, because of medical reasons, he couldn't drive anymore.
Yep.
So he just said, I'm going to ride with this guy and I'll teach him if you guys will allow me. And that's what we had to do.
Yeah. I'm facing the prospect of losing my top driver, who is the backbone. Oh my God, he's so solid. His paperwork's solid. The guy is so reliable. I'd give him $20,000 and say, I'll see you when I see you. And I know he's not spending a buck.
Yeah.
Steven, if you ever hear this, I love the fucking shit out of you. You've been an amazing employee and a huge asset. And replace. I told him straight up, I said, I will pay you what you make now just to sit in the fucking truck and see if whoever you're riding with has the potential to be that candidate. And if they do, then I'll pay you even longer to make sure that they do what you do. And I'll just hope to fucking God they carry on 6 to 8 of your qualities.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's tough for us because what do? You call a lowboy to move your fucking skid steer? Yeah, welcome to no profit.
Yeah.
You call a lowboy to move your Hitachi ZX75? No.
$200 an hour? Yeah, it's tough. Plus
$200 an hour. Doesn't matter who the fuck you are.
Yeah. What do you say we call Zach Taylor?
What's up?
Oh, yeah. Look at this guy.
Oh. How have you guys not been thrown off the airwaves yet?
Well, because we're not live.
Because we haven't posted this shit.
It hasn't been posted yet.
Do you think James is going to put me live?
I would. If I knew, to be honest with you, I just am not technologically smart enough to figure that out yet, and I haven't taken the time to do it. But I would love to do these call-ins live.
He doesn't have the physical reflexes fast enough to hit the beep button.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care if you name drop people. They have nothing on me.
What are you doing, you beautiful, sexy motherfucker?
Me? I am on my way home from my daughter's cheer tournament. It was a big cheer competition day.
Were you cheering her on?
I was cheering her on for their team was competing against. How many teams did you compete against, Lon? 8. And they ended up taking first place overall for the whole tournament for their age group. So
let's
good day.
Go.
Hold on. How many children are on a cheer team? 10, 12, 14?
How many are on the team, Lon?
27.
27 times 8?
That's a lot of kids to coordinate.
Yeah.
No, that's a lot of single mothers. Zach, you're a slut.
No,
His daughter's with him.
Surprisingly, that number is significantly lower than what you or I expected when this became part of my every Saturday life.
I can see the regret in James's face. He was like, Brian picks me up in a Mercedes last night. Like, we're all ready to roll. He's got Coors Light cold in the home. He's like, I know I'm going to pay for this severely.
Zach's going to have to go home, and his daughter's going to be like, Daddy, what's a slut? And he's like, well, all right.
It's a term that Uncle Smalls has used that's inappropriate and not
a term of some form of endearment.
Was that what's
No, the best part of the day was her home school that she cheers for was hosting this big tournament. So the parents all have to volunteer, and in lieu of paying the entry fee for the season, your volunteer hours count towards your fee. So I spent 2 hours after the event being verbally accosted by people who didn't think they shouldn't not be able to park in a handicap spot if they weren't handicapped.
I see you were valet.
But hey, you're the perfect guy for that. He's the perfect guy for that because he works in road construction. He's used to saying, hey, you can't put your car here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a bow tie
Those people
on?
didn't know what hit them.
Did you pull your sleeves
No,
off?
I was just standing there. Me and my flip-flops were out there in the parking lot while people pulled up, tried to park there, said, are you handicapped? No, can't park there. Would you like to be handicapped? Then shut your mouth. Overall, it was a very good day.
That's funny.
I love it. I saw the pictures of what's her full name? I know you call her Lonnie.
Melania. Call her Lonnie.
Yeah. I saw her pictures and I was like, Zach's in full dad mode, man. I fucking loved it.
Oh, full dad mode day. And to top off the day, I am going to a 9:00 showing of the Taylor Swift Eras Tour movie.
Oh, you'll have to let me know how that is, man.
Oh yeah.
What's
Big Swiftie over here.
What's her name? What's her name?
I'm taking my child. Thank you.
It's called being a father. taking his kid to Taylor Swift, right?
Dad life. Yeah. Despite the rumors of my impending wealth, I cannot afford to go to Taylor Swift. But what I can afford is $33.72 worth of tickets on Fandango to go to the movie premiere of the tickets to the show that I couldn't afford to buy.
It's all about perspective. Just tell her she's getting a first class look, like an early preview. Listen, it's better.
Despite the rumors of my overstated personal wealth, I will be at the back row of the movies for Taylor Swift.
Bro, my 16-year-old hit me up and said, don't you have company gas cards? Can I get one of those?
Hell, I'll take one if you're offering.
Your hair's long enough, but you're not cute enough. I just want you to know.
Well, originally, she had said, Dad, do you think one of your friends could give you tickets to Taylor Swift? And I was like, I am glad that you think this type of friends that I have are those type of friends. However,
Cantwell. I go straight to Cantwell.
yeah.
I can give you
He's got a helicopter. I had no idea he was such a gangster. I was like, you got an aggregate and a helicopter. Steve Cantwell, I love you.
the best I can do for you, Zach, is I can get you a picture of myself at a Taylor Swift concert.
yes, that's right. You went.
That's right. It was.
That's good. For what did those tickets run you?
I think for my wife and I both, it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I think it was like $400.
Wait, is this a real thing?
Yeah, I went to see
That's
Taylor
not
Swift.
bad. I was seeing ticket prices in the thousands.
Well, yeah, and our seats weren't bad. They really weren't. So I mean, but we got.
Well, when she came to Gillette Stadium, it was pretty expensive. I heard. So
Well, we got them like.
I needed to buy boat fuel, so I made sacrifices were made. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, boat fuel, concert. I mean,
What's going to get
I
you
hear
more?
you. I hear you.
Oh man.
Well, Zach, what's on your mind today, brother? What's pressing on you?
Oh, not much. Not a whole lot. I'm just getting home. I wanted to make sure I called in before the feds raided whatever location you were at. And
The FAA. Bunch of nerds with tape on their glasses.
What's the FAA gonna do?
no, the feds.
Ban you and ask me if I was complicit. We're happy to
So
hear your
I will
voice.
let you get back to your. I'm happy to hear your voice. I am going to let you get back to your call in the phone.
I'm happy to hear your voice because we heard your voicemail and I was like, call him back.
Well, I tried calling him back. He didn't answer. We were playing phone tag.
Well, he was being responsible.
Yeah.
asshole. Somebody's got to do it.
Actually, when you did call me, I was staying there taking a piss, which I had to take for hours after standing in a parking lot being verbally accosted. So when you called, I probably should have just let you guess what was in my hand and not what you have, but, you know.
Coors Light.
Coors Light.
Well, Coors Light was coming out of what was in his hand.
Yeah, exactly. That and a couple of those.
Wait, who was verbally accosting you, a male or a female? Because as a female, I'm not going to feel sorry for you because you probably deserve it.
Men, women, children, people who thought they could park. As I leaned on my truck that was parked next to the handicap parking spots, because if I'm volunteering, I'm parking close.
That's my favorite show when I wake up is the Philadelphia Parking Authority.
Zach was a rent-a-cop.
Did you have a flag?
Yes, I was. 2 hours. 2 hours. No. Oh, God, no.
Was that a union job?
Me and my flip-flops were standing out there leaning on my truck in the no parking zone.
Is your boat winterized yet?
It was like being
Is your boat winterized?
It is, unfortunately. I gotta go pick it up this week.
Did you know that Zach is the highest paid flagger in Massachusetts?
Zach is the highest gross
on Friday
on OnlyFans.
I doubt that. I'd have a way better boat.
On Friday, what now?
On Friday, I was the highest paid coffee and pizza delivery boy. I didn't do anything on Friday except go out.
You were the intern on Friday.
Yeah, very well paid.
Nice. Union intern.
So, it was good. Union intern. But I'm going to get back to dadding. I just wanted to give you guys a call so they don't get arrested because I'm not going to be able to come bail you out.
Well, congratulations to your daughter for winning.
Thank you. Good, sirs. You guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and I cannot wait to fucking listen to this thing live.
You should wait. You need to wait.
You should wait.
You should definitely be able to wait.
You should probably have a few drinks, too.
And maybe some drugs.
And some light downers. I'm not saying it needs to be green and stink like a skunk, but I mean, you're going to need some help with this one. We started off so well. It was so positive and so entertaining, and then I got accused of banging some chick with Tourette's, and it went downhill from there.
Went downhill from there.
Oh, yeah. All right, brother. Well,
I could never imagine why.
All right, brother. Well, you have fun today.
Love you, buddy.
All right. Love you guys, too. Talk to you soon.
See you, man.
Bye. I love that guy.
He is great, man. When we first met at Con Expo, here's a little story for you, right? So I get in, and it's Monday. He's in, Eric's in, Brandon Peterson, when Peterson Rock and Excavation's in.
Yeah.
And Zach's like, yo, I'm staying at the Stratus. And I was like, well, I'm staying in a shithole, so I'm going to come get drunk at your hotel, not mine. So I show up, and me and Brandon Peterson meet first. And we're kind of sitting there, and then Zach shows up. So I'm in full on Con Expo mode. So I really don't give a fuck what my accountant or my bank account says. So I was just buying shots. It was like 4 p.m, and we were all ready to get fucked up. And within probably 45 minutes, some dude with some random chick tries to start a fight, and Zach was just ready to lay him out. And I was like, dude, I love guys from Massachusetts because there is zero. No, it's not even just goodwill hunting. That seems like all fun and games, but I was like, dude, let's just go punch somebody in the face.
You can't beat the old New England dirtbag,
dude.
You gotta love a New England dirtbag.
Well, there's no bitch in them because they fight.
Yeah,
they fight.
Well, hey man, I'm gonna take a break here and pee again, and then we'll get back. We got some other callers to give a call to.
God rest their soul.
All right, everybody, we got Jenny on the line.
Jenny, the committed builder.
Yeah, tradeswoman of the freaking year.
Yeah, tradeswoman of the year.
Tradeswoman of the year.
Let's freaking go, man.
Yeah. It's because I love my tools so much.
How much money does OnlyFans give you for that title?
God, I wish I could give in and do the OnlyFans, but I'm just worth too much. I haven't gone there yet.
You've still got morals?
I do, damn it. I always say that. If it wasn't for morals, I could be making bank. But, life. I'm like a mom, and I just can't quite go there yet. But I do have sexy feet, so maybe one day.
Can you imagine on that? Can you imagine being 15 years old in 10 years and being like, You're like just getting roasted by somebody, and then like you just pull out. You're like, oh yeah, I got your mom on OnlyFans, $3.99. Here it is, like $5.
Right? I know. And my son's like 18, so it's pretty intense. Like I always ask him first. I'm always like, mom? Is this okay? And he's like, yeah.
Are you the hot mom?
I mean, I try. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. I live in such a small town. I don't know if that's a thing.
Or not try. Are you the hot mom? Yeah, you're the hot mom. Put your kid on the phone.
Okay.
Figure this out.
So Jenny, what was what did you have to do to get the tradeswoman of the year?
So someone has to nominate you, and then they have to write letters, and then they take into account everything that you did that year. And then there was like, I think originally 17 of us, so I beat out 17 of the women in the industry. So that's pretty tight. Like I'm excited.
That's awesome. So where did you go to accept that award?
I went to Chicago, which was a blast. I freaking love Chicago. I've been to Chicago 3 times this year because I went for a previous event, and I went for Fab Tech, and then I went for the Empowering Women event. So Chicago's been good to me, and I think I go again in April. There's like a safety, they want me to be a keynote speaker at some safety expo, so I think I'm probably going to say yes to that. So I might be going back to Chicago.
That's so awesome. Ironic, safety in Chicago. Did you take the L train?
I'm not sure.
The L meaning elevated, the L train in Chicago?
Oh, you're trendy, huh?
No, I just want to know if she got robbed, because I almost got robbed. I'm 6'7", 350 pounds. I almost got robbed.
I didn't get robbed. I love Chicago. I had a great time. I didn't get robbed. I got free stuff, so I got hooked up with all kinds of cool stuff. Now I didn't get robbed.
She lived like the locals, and she was robbing other people.
Oh, maybe that's the difference.
That's right. I did have some pretty fantastic food. I went to Steak 48, which is like freaking expensive, and they had the tomahawk stock, and I felt stupid. They actually treated me kind of like I was stupid because I was unkosher to their ways. And I was like, they had 2 napkins, and they were like, I was wearing black pants, and so they gave me the black napkin, and I was like, I don't get the white napkin. And then they were weird that I picked up the bone and was chewing on it, and I guess that's not, you don't act like that. And I didn't know which fork to use. I was like, look, I'm from a small town. Like, I'm going to use my hands.
Oh, God bless you. Hold on. That's the only way to eat a tomahawk steak.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if I'm paying $50 to $70 for a steak, you bet your ass I'm picking it up and eating it like fried chicken.
Yeah, and you're lucky if I don't hate my face.
It was a lot more expensive than that. It was like, and I was like, I'm going to get these crispy bits. And then I took the bone home to my dog, and they kind of giggled, but I was like, seriously. And I amused him so much I got free cake. And when I compared it to my microwave cake...
Wait, hold on. You're worse than me. Your dog was eating a bone, and then all of a sudden you got free cake. What?
Yeah, so I brought my bone home to my little dog, but like when I was there, because I was like, I need a doggy bag and I'm taking this bone, they actually were just laughing at me, so they gave me free cake, but then I compared it to my microwave cake, which is pretty damn delicious. They didn't like that. They were like, no, we're way higher scale. And I'm like, I don't know. I bet the microwave cake could outdo this cake.
Do you often have cake beef? Like, is this the thing?
Like what?
Cake beef?
What?
Who do you have cake beef with?
No, like dessert. Like I had dessert after my steak.
Fuck your easy bake. I got a microwave bake.
That's right. I can do a hell of a carrot cake in the microwave. I'm just saying. Like, it happens. It's delicious. They just need to, like, level down, and I need to level up, I guess.
That's awesome. Well, you were representing the blue-collar community well at this deal. It sounds like going to a fancy steakhouse and just making an absolute mockery of their high society.
I wasn't trying to mock it, but I did find it amusing. And then they kept bringing me, like, towels to wash my hands, and they tried to take my food away for the next course, and I'm like, I'm not done. Like, do I look like someone who doesn't eat? Like, let me eat my food. I'm like, well, and then the dude wanted to cut my meat, and I'm like, bro, I can cut my own meat. Like, I got this. Like, it was really awkward. I found it awkward.
I wouldn't know what to do in that situation. I've never had anybody offer to cut my meat.
Sit back and put your hands behind your head.
Thank you. That's exactly how I felt. I was like, I can handle meat. Like, honestly, come on, babe. You know I can handle meat.
Hey, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, cowgirl. Easy. What's
Easy.
the
Okay,
biggest?
sorry.
What's
I'll
the
temper
biggest?
it down.
What's the biggest fillet you've ever handled? Shut up.
The biggest what?
What's the biggest fillet you've ever handled?
I've had some pretty big fillets. That tomahawk was probably the biggest, though.
Did you eat it with both hands or one hand?
Both hands, total face in.
Damn
you
it,
can
Brian. Oh.
That's my contribution to today's podcast.
Thank you for your contribution.
Yeah, I'll go back to drinking now.
See why he was taking a shit before our call?
Whoa,
That's what I'm saying.
I was taking a
That's what I'm saying. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. Censor the fuck out of her. God damn it, Jenny.
Jenny's one of our wildest callers so
true.
far.
It's
Jenny's
true.
a nut, bro. She slides into
true.
my DMs like Derek Jeter on a Thursday night.
I do. It's true.
And she's like,
True. I'm like, hey, what's happening?
hey, you big retard.
Someone's got to do it, right? Someone's got to keep them in line.
Yeah, that's true. So what are you up to today, Jenny?
I did
stained
some
glass
working,
window.
and then I went to the Ace Hardware here, had their anniversary, which was cool because I went and talked to them, and they're probably going to start carrying my book, which is phenomenal, which is so cool.
Sweet.
And yeah, just kind of hung out, and now I'm doing some waxing maintenance, which I'm not going to go into, so don't ask.
Brazilian.
So yeah, just
Whoa, are we talking
I thought I'd call it.
snowboards or midsections?
Let's talk snowboards, right? Like I do have a fat bob, so we'll just go with that one. Oh, I love you guys.
You're a fucking liar. You're a liar. I need real data. No, I can't continue. I can't continue God's work without real data.
Okay, what's the data you're looking for?
How many ounces of wax does it take to get the front and the back?
I don't know, whatever comes in a bag, bro.
Are you a full bagger? Are you
Easy.
Probably.
James has looked at me like that 18
I
times
my
today.
first go around the block, so I'll
what's-
say yeah, sure, why not?
I'm just asking.
let's keep it in the DMs.
No, Vidal Sassoon wants to know. They want to know. There are lots of companies out there
They wanna
really enthralled with the answers that we're going to get. Don't be afraid.
Yeah, like
don't,
my snowboard takes a fair amount of wax.
All right, well,
Is it sex wax?
Jesus Christ. Why
Dude, that's a brand of wax.
No,
that
you're
you
such
use
a
on-
fucking pervert.
You use that on your snowboard.
Yeah.
You've never heard of sex wax?
Right,
You live
like
in
that.
Colorado.
Oh, you're so cool.
Or in Denver.
You're adorable.
Or in
I live-
Denver.
Yeah.
Do you snowboard, Smalls?
Fuck no. You know how far I am from the ground? You think I'm going to go barreling down a mountain fucking 7 feet from the fucking ground? You know what it's like when I hit? Like they send snowcats to repair the areas where I fall down. No, I don't fucking snowboard.
Do you snowboard, Jenny?
I do.
Liar.
She's more hardcore than
I
me, man.
do.
Last time I snowboarded, all it was me just sledding on my ass. It wasn't fun.
Right? And it's like, and Nick, once you hit over 30, I would say it's a lot more painful. Like, it was a lot funner as a kid when you're like, yeah, I can take that jump, and you take it, and the next day you're like, yeah, it hurts a little bit. Now it's like, damn, I can't move.
It was never fun. Tubing was fun.
Tubing's fun. The water.
Whatever. Snowboarding was so fun because I live in an area where we would legit take someone's van up and we would just take turns driving and we would just come down the mountain. We didn't pay. Like, they wouldn't let you in the resorts when I was a kid. I'm that old. Like, they wouldn't even let you in, so we just did it ourselves up the mountain. I'm like 10 minutes from going up the canyon, so yeah, a lot of fun memories.
So you get a ride with a bunch of hippies in a van and they take you to the top of the mountain and you'd snowboard down?
Not really a hippie van, more one of those
Not a
scary-ass
hippie
vans
van,
that you're
not a
like,
hippie
I don't
van.
really want to get into.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then like
Whoa, you can't say that on our podcast. This is open communication here. Hippie van or no? Was it a VW?
Are there windows?
Was it
like
was
a,
it was
like
it
a big van, like a full-size van.
like a Ford Econoline?
Huh?
Like a Ford Econoline? Like a big van?
Yeah, like a 15-passenger van.
Like a big van.
Are
guess-
there,
Yeah,
are
like
there,
one that would fit like all of us with our boards. Like there would be like a whole group of us with our boards, and we'd go up and
Like a
we
silence,
totally,
like a
yeah.
Silence of the Lambs van.
Totally.
Are there windows in the van?
But I am not a lamb and I'm not silent, so I guess it didn't work.
There's lots of free bubble gum.
Well,
So tradeswoman of the year. What did you have to do to get that? How many
She already
how
told
many
us.
how many straight cuts did you have to make? No, let's get to the fucking metrics. How many straight cuts did you have to make?
How many straight cuts?
Do you put
mercy, I don't
chocolate
even
chips
know.
in
I
your
lost
banana
count.
bread? Do you put chocolate chips in your banana bread?
On occasion, but no, not usually. I like it just regular. And definitely no nuts. Just saying.
It's always no nuts.
Same with my
How do
fudge.
you-
I like it
how
plain.
does-
I don't need no nuts in there.
how does one apply to be tradeswoman of the year? Like, who's awarding that?
So that was through the Empowering Women of Industry, and someone nominated me. So unless they say who they are, you don't know. It can be anybody else in the industry. Like a lot of the women will nominate each other. I'm not sure.
How many
and then
people-
they take into account everyone that's nominated.
How many people were you up against?
I think there were 17 to begin with, and then
17.
they vote
quite
and
the
whittle
brawl.
down. So.
That's quite the brawl.
Yeah, and it's like some pretty amazing women in the industry. They're doing some amazing things. I'm very honored and humbled. I feel very proud. Like there was a whole thing about, you earned it, so own it, and it's hard to not be like, oh no, but it's like, yeah, hell yes, I did.
Did
so
you get up there and
it's
just
pretty cool.
flex on them? I'd have given them the double biceps pose or
I
something.
did. I wanted, I'm a cheese covered in sprinkles kind of gal, so I always write poems. And so I wrote a poem about the whole conference, and I was going to say it, but the lights were so bright, and I was like, nah. So I just got up there and pretty much said thanks. So I was
we
like,
hear
I'm
it?
good.
Can we
She
hear
just
it?
spiked the trophy, and she's like, "Fuck." She's like Conor McGregor. I don't. No offense to anybody, but fuck all of you.
Yeah. No, she was like that big black dude. She's
Mic
like,
drop.
I just took my pants off because my. All right, so can we hear the speech?
It was an honor. I felt really honored. I was also nominated for Industry Advocacy, which is a pretty cool award because I work with a lot of kids. So that was pretty cool. I have to say that's probably the thing I like the most about my job right now is going and talking to the kids and letting them, see that you can be both. You can be very feminine and you can be, getting dirty, and I like it.
Wait, what are we talking about now?
It's been a good year.
Are we grooming? You cannot be.
What?
What?
Whoa,
Wait, what?
easy, Brian, easy. No, she's
I
not
didn't hear that,
grooming.
but it's probably
she's
good, huh?
grooming,
It's
she's
probably
grooming them for the
no,
industry.
James just checked.
She's
me.
grooming them for
I
the
was
industry.
grooming them to be welders and tradeswomen and strong women in the trade.
Not the controversial kind of grooming.
I want to be a strong woman.
Oh, gosh, what's so funny? I'm an ambassador for, a volunteer ambassador for the college, and when I see these boys that are down there, I'm like, oh my gosh, they all seem 12. I'm like, when did that happen? Like, when did I hit that point that I'm like, and they're like 19, 20, but I feel like they're like these little babies. I'm like, I just want to be your mom. Like, I don't understand the whole, I just want to protect them and give them opportunities. So there's no fear of that.
Well, that's awesome. It sounds like you're doing some great work. You deserve Tradeswoman of the Year in advocacy because you're making a difference.
Yeah, we see you.
Thank you.
We've talked to a couple
Thank
people
you.
today who have made a difference, and we've talked to some who have made no difference.
No different. Absolutely no different. The one that's made no difference is on the other microphone, right next to James. I'm the fucking disappointment of the year.
But Brian got disappointment of the year. You
Dis-
got
Is that an award? Can we nominate you for that, or?
Nominate me. Hold on. I have a fucking lifetime achievement. Fuck your nomination. Fuck your nomination. They gave this shit to me when I was born. I've lived up to a lot. I've lived up to a lot.
That's intense. I like it.
I'm doing my best.
Well, keep up the great work. Hopefully, you can win it back to back, two-peat in 2024.
It'll be rigged if you win it back to back.
Nah, dude.
Are you going for back to back, or is one enough?
I'm not like I doubt I'll be nominated again, but who knows? I would, I'll be on the committee again next year to go to it. Next year it's in New Orleans, and I like New Orleans. It's pretty fun. So I'll be going to New Orleans, and then I'm going to Hawaii in May with NAWIC, which I'm pretty excited about. So it'll be a fun year.
With Nate, you're going to Hawaii.
Yeah. NAWIC, the National Association of Women in Construction.
That's a thing.
Yeah, you've never heard of NAWIC?
Yeah, it's a thing. Dude, it's a big thing. Like, they do awesome things. They help women get in the trades and have successful careers and support, and it's a good program.
Well, that's awesome. Well, I think we got time for one more caller after you, Jenny. So I think we're gonna have to hop off the line here so we can get to them, and then I got to make my
enjoy
my grand exit. I appreciate you calling in today.
We appreciate your awesomeness on the mic.
Yeah,
love you guys, and I will catch you again later.
You're quite the little construction bombshell.
Tradeswoman of the year.
Ow!
Ow!
Show me what you're twerking with.
A lot of hammers.
Ooh.
Oh.
Fucking hurt me.
And on that bombshell, let's go. Thanks, Jenny. Have a great day.
James is about to cut you
see you
off.
later.
I will make a subtle apology. No, I won't.
No, you won't.
No.
Let's take another call. Dirty and Driven podcast. Who we got on the line here?
Say something nasty.
Oh, look out. That's my homeboy right there.
What's up?
Hey, man, what's going on?
Oh, not too much. Just sitting here at Dulce V-Day in Denver, drinking some beers and talking some construction.
And some shit.
God,
and some shit.
I tell you what, I went through a bottle of whiskey waiting for your ass to call me.
Well, hell, man, it's been a hell of a time trying to get through everyone. I'm surprised. I figured we'd get like 3 callers, but man, they've just been coming and coming.
Heck yeah. What can I help you with, brother?
Well, hell, what's on your mind today, man? First of all, who are we talking to here?
This is Eddie Harris, man.
Eddie, what's going on, brother?
Oh, not too much.
Well,
Eddie, what are you drinking? What kind of whiskey are you drinking, Eddie?
Would be a Dr. Pepper, Senor.
A Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, Senor.
Well, I think he switched from whiskey to Dr. Pepper is what he's telling us.
Is that so? Did you cool it?
Chilled.
Man, I tell you what, I plead fifth on this one.
Listen, hold on.
This
isn't some congressional investigation. This is a Dirty and Driven. Spit it out. Spit it out.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know that our rights even freaking matter anymore, yo.
They don't. But what kind of whiskey are you drinking? The government hates you. What kind of whiskey are you drinking?
My favorite.
Yeah.
Is Long Branch, brother.
Is
Wild
what?
Turkey Long Branch.
What is it?
Long Branch.
Bond Branch.
Long Branch.
I've never heard of
LONG.
Huh.
It's man, it's Wild Turkey.
Oh,
and y'all
turkey.
don't know anything about no wild turkey over there.
Oh, I've had some wild turkey, man. We got that in Oklahoma. I've had me some wild turkey a time or two.
We got chicken heads around here. Is that the same thing?
I don't think so.
No chicken heads. Those are all in Africa, yo.
Oh. Well, Eddie, where are you from, man?
I live in southern Arizona, brother.
Southern Arizona.
What do you do for a living, Eddie?
I'm a general contractor in 4 freaking states, yo.
Really?
What do you build? What do you build, Eddie?
So we do actually I built
You're cutting out on us, Eddie.
You broke up right on the important part, so I can improvise or you can repeat yourself.
All right, so I do multi-level cast in place. I do pit wall.
So you do like cast in place inlets and manholes and all the rest of that?
Or are you talking like concrete buildings?
Brother, we do probably about $8 to $10 million in work and one project.
Oh, so you're doing like giant wing walls for like diversion dams and box culverts and shit like that, right?
Wait, hey, so we're talking to the excavator guy right here, right now, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, this is awesome. All right, man. So we do like 30-foot cut in podium.
Okay.
And then, man, I did probably largest building I've ever done, like 34.
It's a pretty big cut, 30 foot.
30-foot cut? For what? What are you cutting?
For a podium.
For a podium.
Foundation.
Oh, foundation. For what kind of, what was going on that foundation?
High rise.
High rise.
Oh, damn.
Where was the high rise? Was it in Arizona?
Awesome, brother.
Austin.
You're talking to one of the biggest builders in Austin that has retired from Austin.
Really? So
I've built 18 high rises in Austin.
Really?
Tandem, yes, sir.
So
all
what,
in 3rd and Broad, 8th Street. Man, you're talking to the guy right here.
So how many trucks a day you run if you're doing a 30-foot overX underneath the fucking high rise? And what are you digging out with, and what are you loading with? Are you going long reach to fucking bottom hose or what?
Thank you.
Okay, so all right, 3rd and Broadus. I'll tell you if you know anything about that. That was a historical district, which was super cool because once we did the math engineering, that property is right on the corner of 3rd and Brazos. It's called the Hyatt Suite. Anyway, that used to be an old meat market processing facility. If you know anything about Austin used to be dirt road.
Really?
Come on, yo.
I don't know much about Austin other than I've been to Austin to do the racetrack stuff. Been there for Formula One a couple times, but other than that, I don't know a whole lot about
And
Austin.
they have a bunch of music festivals.
Yeah.
I guess there's lots of roller derby and lesbians there.
A lot of roller derby and lesbians in Austin, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Guess who did the engineering on that F1 track, yo?
Oh, you guys did that?
Fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Did you do the camber and the cash? Did you guys tie the rebar?
I did the whole freaking shit with Ranger Excavation, brother.
Really? So who did the?
Wait. Ranger Excavation down in Texas?
Yes, sir.
Huh. So didn't Austin?
I had a guy for me that worked for Ranger.
Really?
Yeah.
What was his name?
Brandon.
Nope. Stop, brother. Let's talk about Mark for a little bit.
Talk about what now?
You guys don't know anything about Mark? Ranger Excavation with the F1?
The only thing I know about. So I talked in depth to Austin.
What the fuck is going on? Who is this? Spit it out, motherfucker.
He told us it's Eddie.
It's not Eddie.
Eddie.
The Ranger Excavation.
Sorry, brother. I forgot your last name.
Oh no, dude. You're asking what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, your fucking covers both. Your panties are pulled down. Spit it out. It's not yours. Who the fuck are you?
It's Eddie Harris.
Fuck Eddie Harris.
I've literally got him on LinkedIn right here.
You have him on LinkedIn?
Yeah.
Was he with Ranger Excavation?
I don't know.
Horse shit. Eddie Harris is a fucking comedian with a podcast. He's fucking with us. A Ranger Excavation. Ranger Excavation, my giant ass.
You're fucking fired, bro.
You can't fire the fucking boss, homeboy.
No, so you build high rises and you do dirt work, huh?
He landscapes his mom's garden. Shut the fuck up.
Easy killer. No,
Why don't you research Eddie Harris, yo?
Eddie's
I'm
a
just
cool
fucking-
dude.
Find out who
I'm
I
just
am.
I'm just poking the bear, baby. I want to see what you're made of.
All right, let's do it.
So Eddie, where do you actually live, man? Do you live in Arizona or do you live in Austin?
Brother, I retired in southern Arizona. I
Okay.
buried my dad up here. So I left Austin to bury my dad. I was unmarried. I found a wife. Dude, I got 4 bonus girls. And hoorah! We're going to Texas Tech, yo!
Texas Tech.
Yep.
The old
Red
Raiders.
Raiders. Heck yeah.
The only thing I know about the
So,
Raiders is that they have all the same traditions as Oklahoma State. We both do the guns and the
Oh, guns up, bro. Guns up.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
my guns up
Heck
look different
yeah.
than your guns up though, because mine's for OSU and yours is for Tech.
It doesn't matter. We're still brothers.
Yeah.
Brothers in arms.
The only thing I really know about Texas Tech is one time I was at an OSU football game and I was borderline blacked out drunk, and I was sitting in the student section whenever it was my freshman year of college, and I was sitting there. They were wearing our guys were wearing black and orange, and then Texas Tech was wearing white with red. Well, I thought that Texas Tech was OSU and they were about to score, and I was sitting there cheering them on, and our defense held them, and I was sitting there like, oh, fuck, man, we couldn't even score right there. And I was like, come on, Pokes, let's go, let's score. And then everybody's looking at me like, who is this guy? Why is he in the student section wearing OSU stuff, cheering for Texas Tech? And I thought I was cheering for OSU.
Did somebody slap the shit out of you?
Surprisingly not, but they should have.
You obviously did go to
Oh,
school in
but
Colorado.
you're talking freaking guy that was borderline blackout. Come on.
Yeah.
Still has something. Or
No,
But now,
we're not
you're in
cutting.
a better
We're not cutting
place.
any slack. There's no excuses for borderline blackout. That's how we fucking roll around here, Eddie. Grow up, Peter Pan.
hey, so I got a question.
Yeah.
Sure.
Hey, so we've got a guy that is a excavation, I guess, a senior.
Excavation what now?
Senior.
Senior?
Okay. The fuck
Well,
does
he
that
said
mean?
okay. Here,
Wait. Do you mean me?
Oh, he's saying you're an expert at excavation.
Oh, yeah. What do you want?
man, tell me about your background. I want to hear it.
My background. I bought.
Yes, sir.
I rented a Mini X last week from Sunbelt, and I dug a perimeter drain around. No, I rented a Mini X from. Stop, Eddie. I'm trying to explain to you. I rented a Mini X from Sunbelt, and I dug a perimeter drain around my mom's raised bed garden.
No, man, let's be real here. Tell me that story that you told me last night about. You were telling me.
Which one?
Let's be real. Like
Okay.
you told me that you had an engineering company you were partnering.
I was.
and then from there you started your excavation company.
45% because I do construction management, which is the name of my company is Critical Path, which if you know anything about project management, you understand that the critical path is based on the Gantt chart. So it's a list of tasks, a series of tasks that have to be completed in succession for the next task to be available. And it's not shit like drywall, and it's not shit like paint that can be done at any time. It's scopes of work that are dependent on being completed before the next scope of work and or the project in its entirety can
I'm loving
progress.
that right away.
You're cutting out again, Eddie.
I'm loving this guy right away.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
So I named my company Critical Path because we do topsoil strip, we do foundation over excavation, we do grading, we do backfill, we do perimeter drain. Then we'll come in and do the utilities, set the boxes, lay the pipe, do water tie-ins, fire hydrants, storm sewer, sanitary sewer. We'll set grease interceptors. If it's in the fucking ground, we're doing it. And what that allows us to do is it allows us to control everything that happens in the ground, which basically once the foundation's poured and the slab's poured, we are the critical path. But when it comes time to strip topsoil and do a 10-foot over,
You got started in snow removal. That was kind of your first gig, wasn't it?
I mean, I've always kind of been in construction, but snow removal snow removal made me a lot of money. It allowed me, it funded my dirt activities.
Nice.
So I told you last night we had a huge account with BNSF, the zero tolerance, 32 acres of pavement. I had anywhere from 100 to 140 employees every storm that worked for me. We ran 4 to 5 wheel loaders, 5 to 6 skid steers, and 10 to 12 plow trucks, and anywhere from 80 to 100 shovelers per storm.
This guy's legit small business, freaking awesome, man.
Yeah.
I don't know any other speed, man. I'm either dead or I'm working. Or I'm fucked up.
So Eddie, are you retired nowadays?
I am, brother. Like, I mean, this is like totally different off the line, but we're talking about real people, like small business. Man, I started based off of this mentality. Like, he knows the struggle. This guy will go out and run a shovel with his crew. Tell me you won't do it.
I do it every single day. I lead by example.
Yep. And then where you live, tell me that an old lady won't call you in the middle of the night and say, "Hey, man, I've got a sewer back up. Can you help me out?" That's where you're at. Well, you're right there.
No, we actually don't do that work, thank God. But regardless, I mean,
but if you have one of your clients that says, if one of your key clients says, "Hey, I need you," yeah.
No, we do what it takes. We understand what it takes, and we do it.
Yep. And so, man, with me, I really appreciate the fella that I'm talking to right now. But with me, I donate. I have found that I've made a living. I've made quite a good portfolio. Man, I just donate my time.
That's awesome.
I really do. To churches, to the reservations. But, not really. There's not very many people that respect all that. But I'll tell you what, if you call me right now and you say, "Hey, I'm 1,300 miles away. There's nobody that can help me out. Can you help me out with your expertise?" Brother, you know what? It's not about the money. I'll be right there.
Hell yeah.
Legit.
All right. Awesome, well, I'm down. I'm down a couple of hands, so I need you to drive your ass down here and help me lay some fucking pipe next week. I'll see you Monday morning. I'll text you the address.
Give me an address. I'll be right there, brother.
Okay, text me. Are you ready? Here's my number.
Are you actually going to give your number on the show?
I don't give a fuck. You know how many nudes I get? You know how many inappropriate texts I get? 303. If you want to come to fucking work, let me know. I'll put you to work. If you don't work, hey, I'll know within 3 hours if you're worth the shit. If you're not, I'll write you a check and you can go home and eat.
Well, I'll know within 3 hours if you're worth the shit. Well, actually, I'll know within about 2 hours if you're worth the shit because I'll drive back up.
Hell yeah.
You know what? If you pull up in a Ford, I'm just going to write you a $50 check and tell you to fucking go home.
Wait, I drive a Ford.
You want to talk shit?
Wait.
Yeah.
Well,
give me the gas because that's what's going to pull up.
Fire you too, yeah. Well, it's probably an F-150.
He's going to fire me too.
Probably an F-150 with a fuel cell in the back.
Eddie, do you drive a Ford? Because I do. There's nothing wrong with it. You do? Yeah, this guy is an asshole.
And it's not an F-150, brother.
I'm just busting your balls. How do you go from so playful to so sensitive right away?
I think he's giving it right back to you. I think Eddie's
called me an asshole. I didn't call Eddie an asshole. I think Eddie's full of shit, but I don't think he's an asshole. There's a big fucking thing.
I heard an asshole.
You heard an asshole?
No.
But it's not a hurt asshole. But I heard an asshole.
Yeah.
Is not.
You heard an asshole?
Yeah. I don't know.
All right, but hey, yes, I do drive a freaking Ford, but it's not a freaking F-150.
I drive an F-150.
Is it a 6 liter? Has it been bulletproof?
All right, stop. Just stop.
Oh shit.
Dude, I freaking hate Ford. I really do. But I mean, everything about Ford, freaking, I really do. But that guy choking.
I can't even fucking do this. Who the fuck is this? This is not Eddie. If you think this guy's name is fucking
Eddie. I
Eddie.
showed you his freaking message where he's texted me and said, "Hey man, I'm gonna call in. Here's my number."
He's so full of shit.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
A lot of shit. You got another hour, Eddie? You got another fucking hour? You want me to go into it?
He's got a long list of what's wrong with them. I stayed up till 2 a.m. here. What was wrong with them, actually?
Yeah, James stayed with me last night. He'll be fucking traumatized for life. You want to get into this?
No, because I've got my ride. I've got a ride waiting for me outside, actually, so I've actually got to wrap this up.
All right, Eddie, we got to let you go. This has been informative and fun. And exciting.
Yeah.
I literally spit out my personal cell phone number. So if you feel inclined and you heard it and or you hear this and want to call me back, I'll entertain your fucking ass for hours.
Brian, if I lived in Southern Arizona, I would not drive to Colorado to work with you just for the hell of it.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. I didn't even write it down, but if you would want to entertain this, why don't you call me? And my number is 512.
Ew. Hold on.
So,
Hold on.
I'll give it to you, Brian.
I don't know what you were told, but I don't call dudes. So, you know what I mean? My
well, guess what? I don't call you either.
This is dramatic.
Well, then, Eddie, looks like we're at a stalemate.
Hold up. All right, guys.
We're not. No, it's just not going to. We're at a stalemate.
We're at a stalemate.
I don't call dudes, and Eddie doesn't want to call me.
Well, that's fair.
It's all right.
We'll just
It's all right.
let bygones be bygones, right?
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'm being for real. My buddy.
I don't guess he needs my expertise, so you know what? Cool. Let's go eat fucking chicken wings, bro.
I'm down with that. Let's slam some fucking whiskey and talk shit to hot blondes.
No, you already did that.
He's been slamming it. All right, man. My ride just walked in the door, so he's like, "All right, hurry the fuck up." So I gotta let you go here, Eddie.
Hey, Eddie.
Alrighty, brother. I really appreciate it. You guys are freaking awesome.
Yeah, man. It was fun talking to you, brother. We'll keep in touch,
it real,
right?
buddy. Good luck to you.
All right, we'll see. Good luck to you.
See you, brother.
Fucking Eddie.
Bye.
Who the fuck are you talking to? God damn it! Why don't you pull that fucker's panties down? That guy was not named Eddie. I don't know who the fuck that.
All right, guys, that's the show for you. We had to stop a little abruptly because my ride was there and he was ready to go. So we packed up quickly. Guys, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed these last 2 call-in episodes. We will be doing more again soon. So if you want to be a part of it, then be watching for it. We're looking forward to doing more of these because they were a lot of fun and we love talking to you guys. All right, guys. I hope you all have a kick-ass weekend. Remember to do something hard and challenge yourself. And don't forget to tip your bartender. By God.